from Journey Dog Training with another trick dog training demo. Barley and I are going to teach you guys how to do the behavior today that we call car wash. I don't know what this behavior is called by most other people, but that's what we call it. And it looks like Barley coming around behind me and putting his head up in between my legs. It's cute. It doesn't sound as weird as I just made it sound. And I have taught this behavior for clients, largely for tricks, but I've also had a couple clients where I've taught them to do this as a way for them to get their dog through situations where their dog is being reactive, so they can kind of protect their dog and make their dog feel like they're having fun instead of getting yelled at by other dogs, not by their owner. I also have taught this behavior to a client of mine who's a female jogger who wanted something that she could have her dog do that would kind of put her dog a little bit between herself and her someone who was making her nervous. And we actually taught her dog a little bit of a different variation from what Barley and I are going to be showing, but it was the same trick, okay? So car wash, fun trick. It's also got a couple potentially useful applications. So here we go. Like with most things, we're gonna start with the treat in our hand. Barley, come in. And this one, you're gonna end up switching. Good. Good. With this one, I like to lure it and then reward my dog for staying here, because ultimately for me, this is a behavior that I want to last. So I'm going to reward it for duration, do that for a little while, and then toss it away. If your dog is just learning it, your dog might not want to stay right here, okay? So then, car wash. Good. That was not a very good demo. I didn't tell you guys how to get there, okay? So toss the treat away. We do that to reset. Now we're going to take another treat. Car wash. Good. Toss a treat. So we're going to start kind of luring the dog back in. You can start adding the verbal cue. So car wash. Good. And within about 5 or 10 reps of this, guys, I want you to take that treat out of your hand. No treats in your hands, because we don't want our dog to be overly reliant on those treats. Empty hand. Car wash. Good boy. Toss the treat away. So he's got to come back. Car wash. Whoops. Good boy. Barley actually still has a pretty hard time with this one. He always wants car wash to do it this way. And then he'll think about it more usually and figure it out. So we're actually still working on getting him to, if I toss the treat this way, to come around from behind. So car wash without me doing any hand motions. So what you guys are going to do, hopefully to get to the point that Barley and I are at, and hopefully beyond, is luring the treat around. Good boy. And just making that hand motion smaller and smaller. And that's where Barley and I are currently kind of stuck, is figuring out how to actually get rid of that hand motion entirely. So car wash. Good. Car wash. Good. Okay. This one can also be, you can teach your dog to kind of walk with you. I find this one really, really fun as well for proofing behavior. So I will put Barley into car wash position and then see whether or not he can sit. Sit. Good. Or lie down. Lie down. Good boy. From this position, that's a really hard thing for them because it's such a different perspective. So this behavior is also kind of a fun way to see whether or not your dog actually really can understand what you're saying when you say lie down or sit, okay? So again, if you guys are interested in learning more about us, you can obviously subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff wherever you guys are watching. I blog and share videos frequently on journeydogtraining.com. You guys can also hire me for remote virtual pet behavior help there. I work with both dogs and cats, primarily problem behaviors, but I also do, more fun training stuff there. And then you can also follow Barley on Instagram. He is at collie.without.borders. So collie.without.borders. And he's got that name because he and I are currently traveling the world together. So you guys can check out all of his great photos of himself, as well as some cool photography. We're currently in Costa Rica. So yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a Pura Vida, guys. We'll see you around.